The wounded mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, who's getting his ULEZ policy blocked by Londoners, is now threatening the opposition local councils. Okay, we are now moving to the next phase of the Sadiq Khan's saga, especially when it comes to his obsession with his net zero vision. In the name of clean air and the future, he's completely destroying people's lives and he's not really taking any responsibility. One of the things is obviously the ultra low emission zones that is going to be covering the whole of London. So it's no longer a zone, it's an ultra low emission city. Greater London will be under this umbrella that if you drive with certain cars, you will be punished. You'll have to pay a fine. And we've already talked about how he's a bit angry now, as you can see, because a number of local councils, conservative-leaning local councils, have now got together and opposed to block this ULEZ agreement, and he's not too happy about it. One of the leading councils, actually, in Harrow. Harrow have actually decided to set aside a fighting fund of up to £400,000 and say that it is willing to go ahead even if the other boroughs drop out of this fight against Sadiq Khan. So now the Mayor of London has a problem with democracy. We already heard recently, we reported this a few weeks ago, that somehow the consultation on ULEZ, that they were getting people to give their views and vote on it, some of the surveys, the result suddenly changed from Sadiq Khan's office. So essentially, they rigged the consultation and the surveys to make sure that it comes across more friendly and supportive. And so they came to the public and said, oh, we just got the result. All of London support the ULEZ and net zero, until they heard the truth. Now, Sadiq Khan is not too happy, and the office of Sadiq Khan are sending out threats, so it could be anything. They have some powers when it comes to the financial aspects of how London is run. They have some powers to overrule local authorities, not fully, but certain stuff. Now, he's come out in a very angry statement to say that I expect any legal challenge will be unsuccessful from the councils. You are wasting a huge amount of your precious local authority budgets and money raised through your residents paying council tax. Oh, pot kettle Sadiq Khan. The whole program of his legacy is basically based on taking taxpayers' money and wasting it, completely burning it. For example, every New Year's Eve in London, around London Eye, the fireworks, the whole thing is now a political thing. It's all about political messages, and everything that is done, even the waste around projects around Crossrail, which is now the Elizabeth line, everything is done. It's been a waste of taxpayers' money. He doesn't take any responsibility. All the money is spent to hire his own personal PR advisors and agents, communications people, just to make him look better instead of actually helping Londoners. Now he's saying that he's got a problem with local authorities representing their own people, so using their budget to fight against tyranny. If you're going to use taxpayers' money, at least use it for good, like these councils. They're doing it to actually represent their local people. And it makes absolutely no sense what's going on right now in his head. But he's going to be losing this fight, I believe, and it's not really a sustainable project. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.